All right, guys, what we're going to do today is we are going to make some notes on integers, like what we talked about today in class. So you need your notebooks that you guys got today from school. So just open up to a brand new page and start taking notes along with me. You can go ahead and pause this video and go get your notebook, of course. All right, so at the very top, I want you to write integers. I-N-T-E-G-E-R-S. And integers are whole numbers and their opposite. And zero. I forgot to talk about that a lot today in class. Zero is also an integer. So an integer is basically a positive number, a negative number, and zero. 3 different types. So tomorrow's class, we're going to make a number line, and we're going to be talking a lot about using number lines. So we're going to draw one for our notes. You got 0 in the middle, and over to the right are your positive numbers. So positive 1, positive 2, positive 3. And these are the positive numbers. And then we're going to write its opposite. So the opposite of positive 1 would be negative 1. Opposite of 2 would be negative 2. And the opposite of 3 would be negative 3. And these are our negative numbers. All right? So one easy way to remember, we're going to be comparing which number is bigger and which number is smaller. So a number line helps us do that. And here's how. All of the greater than numbers are on the right of another number. So greater than, and they always make this symbol right here, make this nice and dark. It's kind of an arrow pointing to the right. And less than are always numbers on the left of the number line, and it makes an arrow pointing L, pointing left. So remember today we talked about our trick, less than symbol looks like an L, and that's how you can remember it. And greater than doesn't look like an L. All right, so let's compare some numbers. If I had negative 2 and 3, is negative 2 less than 3 or is negative 2 greater than 3? Well, you look on your number line and here's negative 2 and here's 3. Negative 2 is going to be less than 3 because it's on the left of 3. So I'm going to write less than. And then we'll look at a different number. Let's look at 2 and 0. So if I look at 2, is 0 less than 2 or is 0 greater than 2? You can see 0's on the left of 2. So that would be less than. All right, let's try 3 and negative 3. So here's positive 3 and here's negative 3. Which one is less? Negative 3. So 3 is greater than negative 3. And it would look just like this. Okay? So now let's make a kind of a list here of some numbers and we'll put them in order. I got negative 5. I got 4, positive 3, and negative 12. And we're going to put these in order 2 ways. We're going to do from least to greatest and from greatest to least. So here's from least to greatest. And we call this ascending order. That should be a new word for you guys. Ascending order, that means from least to greatest. So our smallest number up here is negative 2. Because that would be most left on a number line. It'd be way over here, negative 12. I'm sorry, negative 12. The next one would be negative 5. And then the next one would be 3 and 4. So there's the order in ascending order, least to greatest. Now from greatest to least, that would be descending order. And so the biggest number on this list would be positive 4, and then positive 3, negative 5, and negative 12. And let me make a number line that shows all of these numbers. Okay, here's 0 in the middle. Negative 5 would be, well, here would be negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and I'm kind of running out of room, negative 5, and negative 12 would be way over here. All right, and then my positive 3 would be 1, 2, 3, and then positive 4 would be right here. All right, so I am out of space on my notebook, so we're done with our notes. You guys need to do one last thing. Remember to go over to the home page and fill out your WISC. So go to the page right here. If you need to find this, you can either click it on the Edmodo, or if you go to the home page there, it's the very first link. It's bit.ly/SantosWISC. You can do that on your cell phone or your tablet. And you're going to fill this out, write down a summary about this video and a question you had about this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.